Rant and Ramble podcast with your host, Rant K. And today we're going to talk about, has social media ruined love? You know? Because, I mean, come on, everybody's on social media. Everything is just getting crazy now.
It's getting complicated.
Complicated.
The reason why I'm saying that it's complicated now is because nobody wants anybody because they think everybody's imperfect. They like comparing one chick to the other chick, or one dude that's not as rich as another dude on social media or YouTube. Do you get what I'm saying?
I know.
They don't want to go for the simple things anymore because they can see too many options.
It's like everyone's worried more about a social status now. I think, just like what you said, people are comparing too much by looking at what they can see. And you know, sometimes the funny part about it is it's not even real. It's not even fucking real. It's not even real.
I just want to say, firstly, there's such a thing as Photoshop, photo editing.
Yeah.
And people on social media can pick what they look like.
They
But a
can.
man will be like, this girl, she has like, for example, marks or doesn't have this and that. But meanwhile, the other chick may went to like bazillion surgeries.
Just to get it like done. Meanwhile, we got our Photoshop people here and there. We've seen too many pictures of people faking shit. And it's so crazy. It's like you're getting catfished, you know. That was the thing back in the day. But I think, you ever watch Catfish?
I watch Catfish. I like Catfish.
I watch Catfish too.
But sometimes it's like so hectic because they're not even the same gender as a person.
I know,
and then
right?
the men get super angry when they think it was a woman that they
I
were
would get
talking
angry.
about.
If I'm talking to some chick and I see this picture, right, Photoshop and whatever, but I don't know.
It's not Photoshop. They don't even use their own picture.
They don't even
Okay,
use their own freaking
they're
picture,
using
guys.
like somebody else's picture.
I know, and I'm just there like, okay, if that was me and I'm there, you know, talking to this
So
person.
excited.
Yeah, I'm so excited. And then on that show, they used to do the most craziest things. They'll call these people up. The host of the show used to call, or I think the people used to get a hold of them.
Yeah, I forgot his name.
Yeah, I forgot his name as well. But I remember in the show, they used to get a hold of them. And then, you know, the Catfish TV show guys used to go over there. And they used to like try to investigate and get information. And then when it came close to the time where they had to meet the actual person, you know, the other person would get so hyped up, be excited, they'll get flowers and all, like, hey, I'm going to see them, going to see them. Then when they see them and it's not the right person, they get truly bummed out. So I don't like that shit.
How would you feel if you got catfished?
How would I feel?
Would you still love the person because it's not, it's their personality, it's just not their look. Why are we even talking about this? But anyway.
Because it's a part of how social media ruined love. I think that's the core foundation of it because that was like a long time ago before we are where we are now with Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Like before that, there was just that.
Well, I want to say if you are sus or somebody, go on Google, take a picture that they have and go and search that picture on Google to see if it belongs to somebody else's profile.
Oh, because it's easier nowadays, eh? Wow. So, yeah, I think, like, honestly, I feel like social media is really messing things up, especially love as well. I feel like it's getting crazy, you know? And the more we get into it, the more insane it becomes. And it becomes harder to actually find true love. You know, so I've been thinking lately since we're on about this topic, social media has, like, really changed the way that we think about love, you know? Because this kind of generation, our generation, and obviously the generations that are going to come after us, everything's different, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like the way love is perceived now is completely different to how it was perceived back then.
Do you think that love worked back then?
I feel like it worked, but I've also heard some horror stories about it. You know?
Speaking of horror stories, my granny's sister, who is like, I don't know what they call them, she found her husband because he kidnapped her.
What?
Yeah. So he's like, that's how he picked
even
her.
Legal?
I don't know. Back in the day it was. There's like such weird ways that like back in the day they'll pick who they want.
So they used to just,
So he just kidnapped her and took her to his house. And then obviously they were looking for her. And then he's told the father, I want to marry your daughter. And then the father's like, okay, cool then.
What? How is it even normal? I don't even know.